Hello everyone. I've decided to do a bit of a Q&A to get to know me because I think I just went into that vlog and didn't, like, I did a little segment on getting to know me, but you're probably like, who the is she? My angel of a boyfriend is cooking dinner. Let's get into the questions. So just gonna pick random numbers. The first one is, what phone do you have? I have an iPhone 12 Pro. iPhone 12 Pro. Honestly, they're all the same to me at this point. It's just a bigger price tag on them. Who is my celebrity crush? Anyone, and I mean anyone that has ever met me knows that I am in love with Jason Momoa. I just don't know what it is. He is so gorgeous. He just has like the best vibe about him. Like, he just seems so genuine, and oh, I love him. I think I actually love him. Anyway, before I get too carried away, who is your favorite YouTuber? That's a really hard one because I watch a lot of YouTube. A lot of them I watch are Australians. I find them better to watch just because I feel like I can relate to them. It's pretty close to New Zealand, where like in America I can't really relate. In saying that, at the moment I would have to say that my absolute favorite YouTuber is Samantha Jo. Two people that have like really inspired me to start doing this YouTube stuff, Samantha Jo and Gerogia Richards. So Gerogia Richards is an Australian girl. I think she lives in Gold Coast, and her content is just, it's just beautiful. She's just herself. She doesn't care. She just does what she wants to do. Look, I'm not explaining it very well, but if you haven't checked out her videos, check them out too. And Samantha Jo, I honestly think we would be best friends. Like, I watch her videos and I think we're like the same person, to the point that I make my partner watch them with me, and he's like, okay, she's kind of cool, and he does not watch vlogs or anything like that. There's something about her. She's so kind and she's so open, and her content is funny, and I love you. I love you. Imagine if she saw this. I would simply die. Yeah, I would simply die. I am obsessed with her. Every time she comes out with a new video, I like make sure that I've got no distractions around me. Like, I wait for the perfect time. I like get into my comfy clothes, make sure it's like perfect, because there's just something about her. She's so good. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about her now, but if you haven't checked out her videos, her and Gerogia Richards, definitely check them out. What was / is your favorite subject in high school? Honestly, anyone that knew me at high school, I didn't really do well, but I think that was my own doing. I was like, you know, I'm better than everyone and I'm not going to do my work, and I don't care about school and I can't wait to leave. Let me just tell you, if you're at school right now and you are having those exact same thoughts, embrace it. I used to have like teachers and people older than me telling me, you're going to miss school when you leave, and I was like, ah. As if I'm going to go out into the big world, I'm going to buy a big house and I'm going to like live my dream life. It's expensive. Shit is expensive. The real world is so much harder than you think. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing and you can do all the things that you want to do, but you've really got to, oh, I'm really not explaining this well. Just embrace the time when you're at school, because when you get into the real world, you're going to miss getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning, going to school until 3 o'clock, coming home, doing whatever you want afterward. Let's wrap that question up. Do you have any allergies? I don't think I do. No, just not that interesting. I don't have any. What was my first job? My first job was at one of the local fish and chip shops in Nelson. I was there for 3 months and I was like, okay, see ya. I literally got a job the minute I walked out of that one, which was amazing, and I felt so lucky to be able to like walk into another job. So I ended up staying there for 3 years, I think, until I moved on. I've worked everywhere, but I will say the worst job I've ever had. How do I put this without offending anyone? I worked for a small family run business here in Nelson. It was working with and stuff like that. Danielle, if you know, you know what I'm talking about. And it just wasn't the vibe. It just was not the vibe. I ended up leaving, handing my notice, and just being like, I'm out of here. I cannot do this. The owner was awful. If I can say one thing, I would say if you are being treated like absolute garbage at work, try and get out as soon as you can, because I cannot stress this enough. It genuinely drains you. There is nothing worse than hating your job, waking up every morning thinking, oh, I just know I'm going to have a shit day because of this. It is, honest to God, so draining. And it doesn't just stop at that. It manifests its way into your whole life. Think about it. You're spending 8, 9, 10 hours there a day. You're seeing them more than your friends, more than your family. And if that's a toxic environment, no. Get out of there, girlfriend. It's not worth it at all. Sorry, I just went on a bit of a rant. Let's pick something interesting. What is your morning routine? Look, I've got a real love-hate relationship with this, because I thrive off having a good routine. But in saying that, I'm not very good at keeping it. And let's just switch it up a bit. My ideal morning routine would be getting up around 5:30, 6, going down to the beach, going for a swim, just like a slow morning, coming home, doing breath work, journaling, scripting, just like having like quite a slow morning, and then hitting the gym. Look, I know what you're thinking. Love going to the gym, but I just cannot get there. Once I'm there, I'm fine. And I've tried like working out with people, I've tried being on a plan, I've tried all these different things, and I go through a phase where I'm like 3 months, I'm perfect every single day, sometimes twice a day, and then nah, I just get over it, and I just don't go one day, and then all of a sudden I haven't gone in 3 months. Yeah. But yeah, I'd go to the gym and then come home and get into work. What is the next one? What is my dream job? I would honestly have to say this. I absolutely love filming videos. I love editing them. I would love to have a large platform to advocate for mental health, for looking after your own well-being, to use that to make more of a positive impact on the world. I want to show the real and raw side of life. I don't want to just sit here and be like, oh my god, my life's perfect and I did this and I did that. Like, yeah, that's great, but also it's not real life. Like, if I wake up in the morning and I feel like shit, I'm gonna vlog it. If I spend the whole day on the couch because I'm anxious or tired or, you know, just not feeling life, I'm gonna vlog it, because that's what happened. That's real life. Anyway, I would love to have a platform to be able to do that. And also I'm starting my own business, so I would love to be, you know, running that, being really successful. Just feeling like I have a purpose, I think, is the big thing. Being able to help people with mental health really gives me that purpose. What is your favorite book? I've been really into book talk. I've read It Ends With Us. I've started reading Confess. I've started reading, what is the other one? Oh, It Starts With Us. I have a lot of Colleen Hoover books and I do enjoy them, but I feel like I always gravitate towards self-help books. I don't know what it is. It's just nice being able to read something that you feel like you're learning, but also relatable ones. One of my favorite ones is by Sarah Knight and it's called Get Your Shit Together. I mean, that's just great, isn't it? Just to contradict all of that, I always remember this one book I read when I was in school, and it's called Notes on the Refrigerator Door. I can't really tell you what happens because it would ruin the whole story. Basically, it's about a mother and a daughter and their relationship, and it just pans out over their life. You will bawl your eyes out. So that's just a disclaimer there. What was my dream job as a kid? Well, as a little kid, I was going to be a singer. That was it. No one could tell me anything different. I told my mum the day I turned 16 I'm moving to Hollywood, and they still tease me about that to this day. But yeah, I sing in the shower. But then, yeah, when I got a little bit older, I was set on that I was going to do makeup artistry. As much as I still love makeup artistry and I still am interested in that, I can't say that I'm passionate about it. Yeah, I still do makeup jobs on the side. Like if I have just friends and family, if they're going to events or they're doing anything that they need their makeup done for, I'll happily do it. But yeah, I don't put myself out there. How many siblings do I have? I have a 13-year-old sister, a 15-year-old brother, 29-year-old sister, and then I have 2 other siblings on my dad's side who I'm not in contact with, so couldn't fucking tell you how old they are. Speaking of parents, the next question is, what do your parents do for work? My mum owns Sophisticates in Nelson or Stoke, so she's a hairdresser. And I wasn't in contact with my dad for most of my life, and then unfortunately he ended up passing away about 2 years, 3 years ago. I'm not sure. I try not to think about it. Have I been to any concert or festivals? Bay Dreams twice here in Nelson. Justin Bieber concert. I'm a true believer, really. Like I went to UB40, LAB, and I think that's it. Oh, how can I forget? I've been to about 4 Mitch James concerts because, have you seen that man? Where did I grow up? Okay, this is a good one. Okay, so I was born in Christchurch. When I was still quite young, we moved to Auckland, and then when I was about 5 or 6, we moved up to Whakatane, and we were there for about 8 years, and then we moved here to Nelson, and we've been here for about 12 years. I'm very happy here. I think it's such a great place to live. Like, I definitely want my kids to grow up here. If you surround yourself with good people, no matter where you are, it's gonna feel great, and I think that's why I'm really lucky, because I'm surrounded with very supportive, loving people, and it's great. It's a good time. Do you prefer coffee or tea? Okay, look, I prefer coffee, but I can't have it because every time I have caffeine I have a panic attack, so I'm gonna have to go with tea, probably. Am I single? Am I single or taken? Babe, I'm happily taken. It's taken a while, ladies, but I finally found the right one, alright? Don't even get me started, okay? I've been through the ringer with these little boys. Now, I have a sweet little angel of a boyfriend who treats me like a princess, and I love him. Aww. How tall are you? I am probably short. I'm very short, okay? About 5'2", apparently. What is my evening routine? At the moment, it's get into bed and go on my laptop until about 4 AM. But let's just switch this up a bit. My ideal nighttime routine would be cooking dinner, relaxing with Tane, and then probably have like a hot shower, wash my hair, blow dry my hair, and start to like settle down, like definitely doing my skincare as well, because I've been super slack at that. You know, setting the mood, put the diffuser on, turn the big lights off. That's hot. That is sexy when you turn all the big lights off and you've just got your lamp on, and read a book. I'm just not that exciting. I just like being content and cozy. Do I have any bad habits? Wow, fuck, where do I start? I've got a few bad habits, but honestly, I am slowly trying to get better at them.
You don't have anything too bad.
We're having a little special guest. I've conned Tane to come into the video. Take a seat, love. Okay, he's coming. He's getting old. Let's ask Tane some of these questions because it's getting really hard. Because I don't know what people want to know. Give me a number 1 to 81.
26.
Do you have any bad habits?
I don't think so.
That's weird. That's suspicious.
Oh, do you have any for me? Oh, I know what he's going to say.
Um,
She doesn't hang up her towel after she has a shower, and it does my head in. Yeah, we're going to do our icks for each other.
But is an ick like
Something that you're like,
or just like that's annoying?
no, like, like, ooh. Okay, you go first, and then I'll go.
About you?
Yeah.
Not hanging your towels up.
Okay, I can take that. Your one would probably be... Oh, Tane does this thing, okay? When we get into bed, and he's in his jockeys, and then he like... How do you even explain it? Like, he like pulls his legs up, and he like cradles in, and he just... No.
Yeah, I like just put my legs in the air and then wrap my arms around them.
Yeah, and it's just... There's something about it that I'm like... Can you not?
It's comfy.
Yeah, but it's so weird. Gives me the ick. Right. What's your second one for me? This will be interesting. What annoys you about me?
It's like it.
For so long, he was like, you don't annoy me. No, you've never annoyed me. So that drove me to the point where I was like, well, now I have to try and annoy him. I've got the perfect thing. If you watched last week's vlog, you'll know that I made salami pasta, and I've been trying to make this pasta for how long now, Tane? Ages. We have a salami thief in this house. Every time I buy salami I make it, it's gone. He brought Biscoff, and I was so excited because like it was my first time having it.
It was like the spread one.
And then I go to the cupboard and I'm like, oh, I might treat myself to a wee Biscoff on toast.
Gotcha, bitch.
And there's literally like this much in the bottom. And I was like, I love this man, I love this man, I love this man, I love this man. And he does the same with the Nutella. But you're doing pretty good if that's, you know, all of my ex.
Come sit down. It'll be fun. Just gets absolutely.
Okay, you pick a number.
Yeah. 39.
39. Oh, that's a good one. What inspires you?
What inspires me?
Yeah. We'll wait.
You. Being a good person, I guess that's not inspiration.
Yeah.
But like if that's kind of just a goal, a general way to live your life.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't be a dickhead too often. But you're not doing it for like self-gratification.
Yeah, I'm doing it because
you know that it's the right thing to
and
do.
I also know how it feels to be on the other side of
and you're not doing it to receive anything back.
Yeah.
Like,
but in saying that, to contradict that, you never know who's going to be like your boss in 10 years time, and if you were an absolute dickhead to someone, they're probably not going to make your life very easy, and you just don't know what other people are going through either. Like, guys, we're not perfect at this, but I'm trying very hard to not put energy into that sort of thing. I'm a really big believer in like spirituality and stuff, and I think that what you put into the universe you get back. So if you're just not a very nice person, I'm sorry, but you're not going to have very nice things happen to you. I've got a good question because I feel like we haven't really talked about this. What are your thoughts on spirituality?
I don't not believe in it. I believe that people have auras or like something in people that's not physical.
Yeah.
There's definitely an energy or a vibe that
for sure.
people and animals and well just any living thing gives off.
Like as soon as you walk into a room, you're like, you know, the vibe.
Yeah.
For people that don't believe in anything like that, like that's cool too. but I find like an even playing field is like for example, I do like oracle cards and tarot cards and stuff like that, and that's like, if you don't believe in that, that's completely fine. You don't necessarily have to believe that you're getting all these messages from your spirit guides or anything, you know, like that. You could just genuinely be like, I'm feeling a little bit lost right now, I just want to do this, you know, to change my mindset. And it's a nice way to look at life. It's a nice way to be like, okay, well...
Use it as some, like, self-affirmation.
Like, if, you know, life's pulling you in one direction and it's not going your way and you want to change up your mindset, that is a good way to be able to do that, if that's what you're into. Subject. Dab me up. Gee.
No, ass. Ass.
Oh, it's just hurting.
Alright. Pick another question.
Okay, let's do some basic ones.
Alright.
Ooh.
What's my name? The 12-digit number on the front of my card. What's the 3-digit number on the back?
Hey, which of your parents do you resemble?
Mainly my mum.
I don't know. I feel like Tane's like one of those people that's like perfectly in half.
I don't know
like,
if I'm perfectly half.
Who do you think I look like? I don't reckon I look like my mum.
There's certain
I have her cheekbones.
That's
about it.
I think you look more like your siblings.
Yeah. My little sister looks so much like me. I'll post a photo. So, like, this is me when I was younger, and this is her. And Luca just is so much like me. Not that she would ever admit it. What is your favourite ice cream flavour?
Cookies and cream, or just vanilla.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
He loves vanilla.
Yeah.
Mine would probably be either orange chocolate chip. Yeah, I just love like Hokey Pokey. Controversial, but I'm not a fan of chocolate ice cream.
Oh no, chocolate ice cream sucks.
It's just not that nice. Another
chocolate.
Controversial thing. Do you like pineapple on pizza?
I don't hate it.
You're done.
I
You're
knew that
done.
was coming.
Okay, which is your favourite perfume or cologne?
The one you got me, because it's the only one I got.
Do you have children?
Nope.
Do you want children?
Yes.
Yes, we both want kids. What would you name your children?
I knew you were going to say that one.
It was literally the next question.
Yeah.
What would you name your kids?
Bitch, you thought?
We're both Māori, and I would love to have a Māori name.
And each of them has
Yeah.
a middle name.
It would be quite nice. I just think it would be really special because obviously it's going to be a part of them, and
No, they're whakapapa.
yeah,
Or their history.
and understand their culture and how special it is, because I think you're very lucky to be Māori. What is your favourite sport?
Yeah, baby. UFC's not a sport.
Okay, well that's like the same difference.
Basketball.
At this point you're just saying letters and I've got no clue what's going on.
You're like, I have no idea what the fuck.
Yeah, we're just going to move on because my brain isn't braining at the moment. How many languages do you speak? We are fluent in English.
Yeah, perfect English.
Have you ever been out of the country?
Yes.
Cool, where have you gone?
In Borneo, in Hong Kong.
She's cultured.
I went to Aussie for like 3 days. I went to Rarotonga. And that's it.
Well, little old me. I've been to Australia. So yeah, I spent my 18th birthday there actually, and I went to the casino and it was really underwhelming. Why?
What's the casino age over there?
Is he sirs?
18. Yeah. And I was very like, oh my god, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna get absolutely munted. Walked in, I was like, oh. I was like, first off, I'm broke.
It's not a club.
If you could choose to be one character, who would you be?
Me. I don't want to be anyone else.
I wouldn't want to be anybody else.
Oh good god, just pick a character. If for a nerd, you've got to have one.
I'm gonna go with Zuko. Zuko's pretty cool from Avatar. gonna go with Uncle Iroh.
Okay.
Yes or no? Is that your final answer?
No clue. But good for you, babe. Who would I be? I would
Lizzie
be...
McGuire. Hannah Montana.
I love Hannah Montana. I have no shame about that either. Like, I genuinely listen to Hannah Montana on the daily. I'm going to start a petition to bring Hannah Montana back. Come on, Miley. Do it for the OG fans. I think I'd be Kim Possible. That might be fun.
No, you'd be Shigo.
Tane has this thing that he reckons I'm like Shigo. Yeah, like the short, chubby, freckly version. Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't know. You're a celebrity now. You.
Posts one vlog and now he's like, I'm dating a celebrity. Who is the most crucial person in your life?
You or my mum. I can't pick one.
I knew he was going to say that. Is there someone you cannot live without?
You or my mum.
What is the first thing you notice about people? Well, I know
I
mine.
don't fucking notice people half the time.
Yeah, Tane's like in his own world, but I notice people's energy. Like, I don't know what, I couldn't even explain it, but if I walk into a room or if I meet anyone, I will pick up on the energy straight away. Like, I will know if something's off 9 times out of 10, okay? If we take a look at my exes, clearly that doesn't work all the time.
She's got a point.
But, like, most of the time I can click if something's not right. It's a gift. Are you often sarcastic?
98.7% of the time.
I feel like we're pretty even on that. Okay, what is your idea of a perfect date? Come on, the people are waiting.
Just like doing stuff as long as you want to be.
I know. This is his answer to everything. I sound like a bitch, but literally, I'll be like, what do you want to do? He's like,
Nothing.
I don't know, just hang out with you.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, what are some of your goals for this year? I don't know, as long as you're there. And I'm like, oh, as nice as that is, come on. Okay,
I just live my life, baby.
what type of movies do you watch?
All of them.
Yeah, well, I don't. I watch
You don't?
mostly like
Okay.
comedy.
I thought you were asking me. Documentaries, pretty good. Nerd stuff.
He's not wrong. He does watch that. I think we're going to wrap it up.
You